Going to basketball, we're going to talk a little bit LeBron, Knicks, Heat, Magic, you know, all that stuff. Jonathan from Great Neck. Jonathan, your New Yorker Sports Rant begins now.
Back on the fan, 877-337-6666. We'll take your calls after this. I just want to talk a little bit again about the Knicks and the Nets and LeBron. You know, a couple of weeks ago, Knicks fans were freaking out seeing that big mural painted on this right across the Madison Square Garden, Blueprint for Success. Does everyone remember that?
Yes.
Well, how did that work out? Travis Outlaw and Anthony Morrow. Is that the blueprint for success for the Nets? Because I think the Knicks are in a much better situation right now. You could take your knocks at Isaiah Thomas and what he did, and I agree it would be a disastrous situation for him to come back and be the GM for the Knicks. But the bottom line is the Knicks are on the right path for the first time in about a decade right now. LeBron James, he didn't come here, fine, but you know what? We got rid of the contracts of guys like Jerome James, and that's what matters. LeBron can go down to Miami. He's a guy that wasn't a true competitor. You heard the comments from Michael Jordan, from Magic Johnson. They wouldn't have done it, taken the same route. You know, the Knicks are in a good situation right now. They got a lot from David Lee from that trade. Anthony Randolph, I think, is going to be a star. You got Gallo. He can shoot. He's going to develop and get better. You got Amari now. Raymond Felton to run a pick and roll with him. I think the Knicks are in good shape. They have cap flexibility. And I think the biggest thing with the Knicks and LeBron James is in the future, you're going to see a big rivalry again, the rebirth of the Knicks-Heat rivalry. It's going to take some time. Be patient, Knicks fans. But the Knicks and Heat are going to renew that rivalry and take it to the Heat and take it to LeBron and the Super Friends down in Miami that with LeBron, who sold out and went down there with the under the direction of Pat the Rat Riley, who's pulling the strings again.
I still think the biggest concern with the Knicks is the fact that a head coach like D'Antoni can't teach defense to this team. He's not a defensive-minded coach. This franchise was built on defense, not on running up points and getting blown out. You know, he's 130, 118. And until then, Tony commits to teaching this team some sort of defense. This won't fly. This isn't
Riley doesn't teach defense either. He has Ron Rothstein.
Pat Riley taught defense when he coached the Knicks. He sure did.
Okay, but he went out and got Ron Rothstein, who's arguably one of the best defensive coaching minds in the NBA, and that's all he handles in the league. So you can do that. You can go out and even hire a coaching staff and bring in a defensive specialist. I'm not worried about that, but you're right. Amari Stoudemire doesn't play defense. So you've really got to be worried about who he's going to align and who else he's going to bring on his roster.